On the 29th of April 2026, Dubai quietly changed one of the most important property rules in the Emirates history. And most buyers, they have absolutely no idea that it even happened. If you own a property in Dubai, if you're thinking about buying, or you've been sitting on the fence because your budget didn't quite hit a certain number, this video is going to change your calculations completely. Now, let me explain exactly what happened. For the last 17 years, since 2009, if you wanted to get a 2-year UAE residence visa through property ownership, you had to own a completed property worth at least 750,000 dirham. That was the rule. Below that number, no visa, full stop. And on the 29th of April 2026, the Dubai Land Department updated its rules through its official Cube digital platform, and it removed the threshold entirely for sole owners. So what does that mean in plain English? If you are the sole owner of any completed property in Dubai, any property, regardless of what you paid for it, you now qualify for a 2-year UAE residency visa. Not 750,000 dirham, not 500,000 dirham, any value. Ownership is now the qualifying factor, not the price. This is one of the biggest changes to Dubai's property investor visas since this program launched in 2009. And for the joint ownership, the rules have also changed. Previously, every co-owner had to meet the full 750,000 dirham threshold individually. Now, each co-owner simply needs to hold a share worth of at least 400,000 dirham. So 2 buyers purchasing a property together for 900,000 dirham, that means 450,000 dirham each, you both qualify. Under the old rules, neither of you would have qualified. Now, let me be precise about the rules because there are conditions that haven't changed, okay? So first, the property must be completed with a registered title deed. Off-plan properties under construction, unfortunately, they do not qualify. You need to be holding a ready unit that is registered with the DLD. Now, secondly, if you have a mortgage on the property, it must be at least 50% paid down before you can use it for the visa application. And you'll need a no objection certificate, an NOC, from your lender. Third, the golden visa is completely separate and it is unchanged. The 10-year UAE golden visa still requires a minimum property value of 2 million dirham, off-plan or secondary. That threshold has not moved. What changed is only the 2-year investor visa. Applications are processed through the DLD Cube digital platform. The process itself is medical tests, an Emirates ID biometrics, documentation. It all remains the same. It's just the eligibility threshold that has changed. So who does this actually affect? Now, let me be specific. In Q1 2026, the segment of transactions between 400,000 dirham and 750,000 dirham, they accounted for approximately 70% of all sole name property transactions in Dubai. That entire group was previously locked out of the visa pathway. Under the new rules, every single one of them now qualifies for a visa. Think about what that means practically. A studio apartment, let's say in JBC, at 450,000 dirham, previously the owner could not get a visa through that property. Now they can. International City, Dubai Silicon Oasis, Arjan, entire communities of buyers who were locked out of the UAE residency through property ownership, you now all have that pathway. And Savills, the Middle East forecast that sub 750,000 dirham transactions, they could increase by up to 40% over the next 12 months as this rule change pulls fence sitters into the market. That is a significant new wave of buyers that are about to enter a segment that was previously overlooked. Now, let me explain the full visa picture, because I think a lot of people get confused of the different options. And if you understand all of them, it really changes how you think about your purchase. There are essentially 3 property linked residency routes in Dubai right now. Route 1, a 2-year investor visa. That is the one that has just changed. Any completed property, any value, as long as you're the sole owner, it is renewable every 2 years. And you can also sponsor your family members. You can live in the UAE. There's no minimum price, and the applications will go through the DLD queue. Route number 2. It is a 5-year retiree visas. This is for buyers that are aged 55 and over. It does require a property value of at least 2 million dirham or 1 million dirham in savings, or a monthly income of 20,000 dirham. A separate pathway for the 55 and overs buyers specifically. Route number 3, the 10-year golden visa, the premium residency. Now, this requires a minimum property value of 2 million dirham. This is the long-term UAE residency option with full stability, family sponsorship, and no renewal anxiety. This has not changed. It is 2 million dirham. That remains the threshold for a golden visa. So the strategic decision for any buyer right now: what is your budget and what residency do you actually want? If you're buying below 2 million dirhams and you're the sole owner of a completed unit, you now have a residency option. If your goal is the 10-year golden visa with full long-term security, 2 million dirham is still the number. The new rule does not replace the golden visa. It creates a much more accessible entry-level pathway that didn't properly exist before the majority of the market. So if you're looking at this change as an opportunity, what should you be thinking about buying and where? Now, let me give you an honest broker view, right? The communities that benefit the most from this rule change are the ones where the quality completed stock exists below 750,000 dirham, and where the fundamentals are strong enough to justify buying regardless of just the visa. JVC studios and 1-bedrooms, apartments, they're from 450,000 dirham to 700,000 dirham. You get rental yields of 7 to 9%, high transaction liquidity. There is now a Gold Line Metro coming. The visa change removes the last remaining objection about JVC for the budget-conscious buyer. But, and as I've said this before on this channel, you have to buy the right product in the right sub-area. The oversupply picture in JVC is real, and it matters massively for when you exit. Dubai South, a very strong infrastructure story, the Al Maktoum airport proximity, it is a government-backed development, and price points that now qualify for a residency visa. My opinion, Dubai South has solid long-term fundamentals. Now, my honest advice, the visa change is a reason to look more seriously at these communities. It is not a reason to buy blindly. The same due diligence applies. Check the developer track record, check the supply pipeline at handover, check the service charges, and understand your yield and exit before you commit. The visa is a bonus. The investment fundamentals have to stack up on their own. Dubai removed a 17-year-old rule in one update on the 29th of April. The market has not fully priced in what that means for the demand in the sub 750,000 dirham segment. The buyers who understand this change first and then move on to the right product in the right communities, you will be ahead of the wave that's about to come. If you want to understand exactly which properties qualify, what the full visa application process looks like, and what makes sense for your specific situation, fill out the form in the description in my bio. I will come back to you directly and we can have that chat. Now, please like this video and subscribe. As mentioned before, it does genuinely keep helping me make content like this. And as always, I will see you on the next one.